Can a single question shake the foundations of wisdom itself? In ancient India, where knowledge was revered above all else, lived a woman whose intellect burned brighter than the sacred fires. Her name was Gargi, daughter of Rishi Vachaknu, and from childhood, her mind was drawn to the profound wisdom of the Vedas and Upanishads. While other children played, young Gargi immersed herself in sacred texts. By an age when most were just beginning their education, she had already mastered all four Vedas. Her understanding wasn't merely academic, it was deep, intuitive, and transformative. As she grew older, her wisdom only deepened. Soon, renowned sages and scholars sought her perspective on the most complex philosophical questions. Her profound knowledge earned her the title Brahmavadini, one who speaks of Brahman, the ultimate reality. But her greatest strength wasn't just her intellect, it was her humility. King Janak, known for gathering the brightest minds in his court, counted Gargi among his 9 gems, the 9 most exceptional scholars in the kingdom. Her presence commanded respect, yet she carried her wisdom lightly, without pride. One day, King Janak organized a grand assembly. Learned scholars from across India gathered in the magnificent royal court. The golden throne sparkled as the king announced, "Let the one who truly understands Brahman come forward and satisfy all inquiries." Then came a moment of profound silence. Even the great sage Yajnavalkya, revered throughout the land, sat quietly. The assembly of hundreds remained still as stone. Suddenly, a woman rose from her seat. It was Gargi, serene, composed, but with eyes that reflected an ocean of questions. The court whispered in surprise. A woman challenging the assembly? This was unprecedented. She approached Yajnavalkya with quiet confidence and began asking questions that left everyone astonished. "Upon what is the sky supported?" she asked. "Upon air," answered Yajnavalkya. "And upon what is air supported?" "Upon the sky." "Upon what are these supported?" "Upon the laws of the sun and moon." "And these laws?" "Upon order." Rita. "And what supports this order?" "Upon Brahma, the ultimate reality." With each question, Gargi ventured deeper. The court watched in amazement. How could anyone think with such profound depth? And yet, she wasn't finished. Her questions grew more profound. Can Brahma be seen? Heard? Touched? Yajnavalkya replied, "No, Gargi. Brahma cannot be seen, heard, or touched. It is the foundation of everything, yet rests upon nothing. It is without beginning, without end, and can only be experienced." Just when everyone expected another challenging question, Gargi fell silent. A look of deep satisfaction spread across her face. She bowed her head and said, "I have no more questions to ask. For now I understand. Brahma cannot be known through words, but only through direct experience." A profound silence enveloped the assembly. Yajnavalkya then spoke, his voice gentle with respect. "Few ask questions as you do. Your knowledge runs deep, but your humility runs deeper still." This story from the Brihadaranyaka. Upanishad tells us Aksharam Atitam Anantam, that which never perishes, which transcends all boundaries, that is Brahma. In a world where everyone fights to be heard, Gargi showed us the revolutionary power of asking the right questions and knowing when to stop asking. Her story isn't just about a woman challenging scholars, it's about the delicate balance between intellectual courage and spiritual humility. When Gargi questioned Yajnavalkya with increasing depth, she wasn't trying to defeat him, she was seeking truth. And when she finally bowed in silence, it wasn't surrender but recognition of wisdom's ultimate nature. This is what we've forgotten in our modern debates. The goal isn't to win arguments, but to discover truth, even when that truth reveals the limits of our understanding. Gargi teaches us that true intelligence isn't measured by how much we know or how forcefully we argue, but by our capacity to recognize wisdom beyond words. Just when she could have pressed further to prove her brilliance, she chose the path of humility, showing that knowing when to question and when to listen might be the highest form of wisdom. In today's world of endless opinions and information overload, perhaps we need Gargi's example. More than ever, ask boldly, listen deeply, and recognize when no more words are needed. Because sometimes the wisest response isn't another clever question, but a humble silence that acknowledges the mysteries beyond our grasp. Share your thoughts in the comments below. If this ancient wisdom resonated with you, like this video, share it with others seeking self-knowledge, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss our next illuminating story. Because just when you think you know yourself, there's always a deeper truth waiting to be discovered. Radhe Krishna.